Like I did say, this is a continuous coverage on WION World is One. We'll go back to the Uttarkashi collapsed tunnel in a moment and get you the latest updates from that collapsed tunnel. It has been 17 days that the 41 workers have been trapped inside that collapsed tunnel. But first, let's take a look at some of the other stories making headlines around the world. And amid the return of the hostages and the Palestinian prisoners, the brief truce in the Israel Hamas war has focused attention on the damage the conflict has done to the people. One startling fact is that about the state of the people in Israel, the use of anti-anxiety medicines has soared in Israel. Its health maintenance organizations, or the HMO, says the use of prescription drugs to treat depression and trauma has soared 11%. In the months since the start of the war in Gaza, a company that insures 2.6 million Israelis says the demand for these drugs has risen 20% since the war began. So what are these drugs? The medication includes psychiatric prescription drugs and tranquilizers that include antidepressants and anti-anxiety medication. It is important to note that such drugs can also be addictive. In another alarming statistic, the month of war saw a 90% jump in the sale of drugs used to calm down and induce sleep. Even as Israeli hostages return to their families, the trauma of the war persists. Israelis are on the edge, awaiting news of their loved ones still left in captivity. Let's talk about Gaza now. The Strip has faced the wrath of retaliatory Israeli strikes. The children of Gaza are living with a daily trauma. There is not enough medication to alleviate their suffering. Save the Children says the relentless bombardment has aggravated the already critical mental health crisis for Gazan children. Safe spaces and coping strategies have all been ripped away from the children of war. Over 4,000 children have been killed in Gaza. 5 decades of unrelenting war between Israel and Hamas has resulted in permanent damage to large swathes of people, a World Bank survey has now revealed. According to the survey, 58% of Palestinians show symptoms of depression. About 7% display PTSD or post-traumatic stress disorder. Meanwhile, Israel has also been compelled to accept that a significant portion of its people and troops have PTSD. And how can we forget about the other war, the war in Europe, that will complete 2 years in February 2024. UNICEF has warned about the impact of war on a generation. It said that there was not a single aspect of children's lives that the war had not impacted. As of 2023, 2 wars are being waged in different corners of the world. It's evident that war has been normalized for an entire generation. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.